All right, so we have loaded into the new update in Anime Rangers X. We're basically going to go take a look at it, go take a look at these new units. Hopefully we can get all of them relatively quickly. I doubt it, because it's a grindy game. It is what it is. We got to go get it. I haven't been on this game in a while, and if you've been watching my videos, then you know why. I've had surgery, and I haven't really been enjoying the game that much. But let's look at the new units. There's a new rarity called Beyond, which is for Gappy. Again, you guys know how I feel about doing updates on things that have not been animated. I don't like it personally, especially the game is called Anime Rangers X, not Manga Rangers X. I'm not a fan of it. Now, luckily, I've seen all this stuff, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, so we have Gappy, which is a new unit. Wonder of You, which is a new Ranger unit. Jotaro Over Heaven, not even a real thing, but it's a new unit as well. We got Dio Over Heaven rework as well, which I do not have. Rohan Secret and Maiden Heaven rework, which is Poochie, who I also don't have. So I don't have two of these units. Maybe I'll go get them because they're not that hard to get. I'll probably look at some gameplay on them. Let's take a look. New Ascension event game mode. Defeat Dio Over Heaven boss to receive scaled rewards. New story. Ranger and Infinite mode. Okay. Complete 3 sets of Divine Trials to obtain the new Ranger units. New products. New Go Beyond. Okay, we don't care about that. And they don't have the codes on here. Whatever. So you need to get Gappy first to do all these. So you have Jotaro's quest, which we can do. Okay, and it's just infinite. Okay. Which we need Starboy. Oh my gosh, we have to get Starboy. That sucks. Okay, so let's just check the summon. I don't think there's anybody new, right? I think the Starboy is just the old legendary one. He is legendary, no? I swear Starboy was... Am I tripping? Maybe let's check the unit index and let's see. Yeah, Starboy is a legendary. I don't know why I can't see him on the banner select. Yeah, he's not here. So for some reason, you can't summon for him. Interesting. Unfortunately, I do not have him, though, which means I'm not sure what we could do. So we have the Ascension event here. We will look at that in a sec. But I think we're going to hop into the new story first. And yeah, maybe this will be fixed and I can get Jotaro because... Yeah, I swear maybe you don't summon him. Is there a different way to get him? I'm not sure, but we have the Wall of Infinite Eyes here, which this is part 8. So again, I'm not the biggest fan of them doing this, but I don't really care because I've read this, so it doesn't bother me that much, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of them doing like manga updates in the anime game. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it. I love JoJo's though, so overall I'm not going to complain that much. I'm overall pretty cool with it. Okay, the map is pretty standard. I mean, this is like what I thought it would look like. This is the beach in part 8. If you have read it, then, I mean, that's pretty standard. There's nothing really crazy about that. So as we sit here and run through this story, I want you guys to let me know, what you guys think about this update, because at this point, I'm sure most of you have played it, or if not, at the end of the video, tell me what you guys think after... I kind of showcase everything, and as well, while you're down there, might as well subscribe. You can always unsubscribe if you don't enjoy the content. As well, I'll mention, I have my Discord in the description. Once we hit 50 members, we're going to be doing a viewer-based video, which means you guys get to be in it. So, if you guys want to be a part of a YouTube video, that's down there. And, oh, they are restarting the server for something. Maybe it was to fix Jotaro. Let's go take a look. Maybe we can get Jotaro now. Okay, no, I think I'm going to try to pull him, though, anyway, just real quick. Okay, it glitched out, but we got him. So, I wondered, do you just evolve Starboy then? Okay, you do. It's a Starboy Ascended, so you have to complete that thing with him. Now, I do know you have to do damage with him, so I think let's get him on the team, right? Let's see, yeah, deal 100 million damage with Starboy. So let's get a Starboy up, let's get his stats looking good, and we'll put him on the team. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I just wanted to say, like, if I don't seem like I have as much energy, or if the videos feel kind of off, I still am recovering from surgery, so I thought I would just leave that out there as a little reminder. I might not be 100% myself right now. I am still recovering, and it sucks, but, it is what it is. I can't, not make videos on this stuff, and especially, I like JoJo, so I'm hoping this update is really good. Okay, so we got everything on him. Now we will get him a good trait. Okay, we got Duplicator. I actually think that'll probably be more meta than getting Sovereign on him right now, because if you think about it, there's going to be 2 of him, so doing the damage is going to be a little bit easier. But now we'll go ahead in there and complete the story, and then we'll take a look at all the different rewards and stuff. Gosh, he does no damage. This is gonna suck, guys, getting that 100 million damage on him. Okay, I'm guessing the game is just broken. I'm guessing this is a glitch going on. You know, I don't really care that much. It's not a big deal for me. You know, you can hop back in. It only takes a little bit, but you can't just move on to the next mission, I guess. So, you know, that's a glitch. Hopefully that gets fixed soon, because that is kind of annoying. Okay, well, I actually just didn't count as me completing that, so that's... Okay, that's actually more of a problem. If that's the case, if we can't complete it, then yeah, that's not going to be good. Okay, so you actually can't complete Chapter 5. It even said after that, like, I don't have it unlocked or whatever, so... And, you know, of course they have the Discord closed, so... They're not going to find out about this. They did post the codes, though, so I'll type in the codes real quick. But yeah, the story is not possible to do. Okay, so we got a bunch of different stuff we can open now with that. Where's the fall event? Oh, here it is. I can go to the shop. And I don't know how... Dude, see, that's a lot we can buy. How much is that? It's more than 100. Yeah, easily. It's like, what, 500? Alright, maybe I can actually pull a fall unit. They also gave some other stuff, so we can open... 1,000 of these I have. Okay, I have... Okay, finally I got a new one. I got Judo Priest and Spider. And... Oh, I'm getting them all now. Now that I don't really care for them anymore. But rather late than never, right? So I'm not going to complain about that. We got 10 Fateful Chest. Oh, we got Archer. Cool. Another Soul of Virtue as well. We got Archer. That's pretty huge. I didn't have Archer before. And these are the new capsules. I don't know who we could get out of this, but we're not going to get anything, it seems. I'm going to craft these souls. I wonder if they know that it's broken. I don't really know, because like I said, they have the Discord turned off, so I low-key don't think they know. So as you can see here, well, now it says I haven't completed any of them, but I don't have Chapter 5 done. Which means we can't really look at this, but this is how you get Toru as well. You get Ascension Capsules, and then there's no raid, but there is an Infinite. Which you don't really get much from. So it apparently is broken right now. So we can't really do that. You can't get Jotaro right now, or really any of them. I think the only unit you can really get is Gappy through the Ascension event. Unless if there's got to be a unit within the Ascension capsules. That's got to be how you get Rohan. So I guess you get Rohan too. But yeah, you actually cannot complete the story right now, which kind of sucks. Hopefully they fix that soon. And I'm trying to be as positive as I can, but it seems every single time, like any Boss Studios game drops an update, it's just filled with bugs. Again, I have been preaching this every single time I make a video on this. Stop doing weekly updates. You clearly can't do them. And I don't think the community is going to get mad if you take an extra week and actually add shit to the game. That's why, this game's losing players. A lot of games are losing players. The only games that are really keeping up on players is Anime Vanguards. Crusaders has a chance to, but they've delayed their game like 3 days in a row now. So, that could be a similar issue if they're not able to get through that. Oh my god, this guy has a lot of health. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to be honest. That is way too much health. Well, they finally added something hard, like I asked. So, I can't complain that much. I'll probably need to put gears on everybody and stuff. And yeah, this is very difficult. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be honest. But at least they added something difficult, something to actually work towards. Because if you remember any of the videos where I talked about this, I was like, this game has just become too easy. And if you look at my tier list, it's like, there's so many units in the meta because everything's so easy, right? And so many units are meta. But I'm assuming this is going to require some of the new units to do, and there's an issue with that, and the fact that we can't get the new units because we can't complete the story. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure what to do. Honestly, this might have to be cut short because it's not possible to get the new units. And they haven't said anything about fixing it as of now. They don't even know it's an issue. Because, again, they don't open the Discord. I don't think the Discord should close ever in any games. You getting hate in your Discord is not going to slow you doing the update. You shouldn't be looking at the Discord while you're updating the game. You shouldn't be. But you do anyway, and then it's like, oh, you're distracting the devs. You shouldn't be fucking looking at it. Anyway. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this. I'm about to back out. There's got to be, some, meta here, because this is... It's, way too much health. I don't even think, no, that takes away a good amount of damage. But yeah, I guess this is one of those things that it's like you do have to be like locked in for, you do have to pay attention to, and that's what I've asked for. So I can't complain about this game mode. My only complaint is I can't do the other game modes to get good enough units to do this right. Obviously, I can go get better gears, which I have gotten some. I just have not put them on anyone because I just really don't care. Sorry, not to sound like a bad boy or anything, you know. Just don't even care. No, but not that. I guess we could try to see one more time if we can get it to work, but like it says we haven't done any of these. Let's just try it on normal. Maybe it's because I'm doing it on Nightmare, but it's not. All right, so once again, it did not work. We just literally cannot do anything in this update. Unless if you had like the best team, then you know you could probably do the new Heaven Ascended event. I don't, obviously, as you could tell. I've been out, I haven't been playing for a while, and so, you know, that makes sense. I'm not able to do it. But if you don't have it, then you can't do anything in this update because it's all broken. So, unless if that's just me, but I doubt that's just a me issue. There's also a bunch of random portals. I don't know if this is supposed to be like that, but there's a bunch of random portals around the map. With that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe, of course, if you don't enjoy the content. So I mentioned my Discord. Once we hit 50 members, we'll be doing a viewer-based video. As well, let me know if you made it to this point. Do I make a video about the downfall of the Boss Studios? Because they're ruining every game they buy. I'm just being honest. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I used to love Anime Rangers X. They've ruined this game. They genuinely have, and they take no accountability for it whatsoever and just pretend like nothing's going wrong. They ruined this game. They ruined it bad. And I'm not happy about it. I mean, I was so excited, gonna do a JoJo's update. I'm recovering from surgery. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this JoJo's update, and I can't even participate in the update. And their Discord is still closed. They have no idea this is going on. I mean, they might actually, but they don't test the shit. And I'm sick of it, and honestly, we might need to make a video about it. I don't know. I'm just tired of it. I can't stand it. This was an L update. Bad update because you can't fucking play it. Anyway, I have my Twitch and second channel in the description as well. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you all had an amazing day. Let me know your thoughts on the update. You know, maybe if it ever works.